Guys, I don't even know where to start today because I am personally very disappointed. If you watched my live stream, I did. After the second goal, I couldn't bear it, guys. Like, this season, I can't take another heartbreak. I can't take another season of us not winning a major trophy. There are people on Twitter, right? I hope you're having a good day. I hope you're having a good day. If you're an Arsenal fan, obviously your day is ruined, your week is ruined, but we shouldn't allow these players, that doesn't show up for the badge. The badge is behind today because I am ashamed of what I watched yesterday. Firstly, where is the fight when we need players to fight? The Bukayo Sakas, that we worship so much. Where are these players when we need them? Rewarded with a 300k contract. Havertz on 270k, 75k. But let's not get into it. Let's not jump the gun. I just want to ask a question. Where did we go wrong? Is it starting Kepa? Because Kepa was horrendous. Both goals on Kepa. If we started Raya, that would have been a different game. Probably have gone to penalties. It would have been something if we lost on penalties. I'd say, yeah, we tried our best. Unfortunately, Havertz missed his pen, or unfortunately, Saka missed his pen, or, at least I could have said we tried. It was just not ours to win, but the way we lost is awful. Like, I just can't. What hurts me more is how we lost, not that we lost. It's how we lost. We didn't fight. We had players like Havertz dropping a stinker yet another season in a cup game. How many times did Havertz miss chances? Premier League, Carabao Cup, FA Cup, he missed chances, and then I'm not solely blaming Havertz, but we have to be honest here about this guy. He doesn't contribute anything to this team. Third season, by the way, and we're still talking about how Havertz can't finish his chances, how he's costing us. How about the manager, the decision making of Arteta, sending Waneri on loan? Merino is injured, Eze is injured, Odegaard is injured. Now we have to watch Havertz stink up the place instead of having a player like Waneri. Waneri is twice the player of Havertz is in midfield. Waneri is a ball carrier. Waneri just doesn't run to the left, to the right. Havertz all game yesterday took the ball and ran to the right. What is he meant to do? What is Havertz's purpose in this team? I was one of them that said start Havertz behind Gyökeres. But I never said start Havertz and in midfield and not have Eze there. I always said if Havertz starts, Eze starts on the left. I do not know what's going on with our left side, but it is horrendous. Week after week, we keep talking about the same thing. I would have preferred Martinelli yesterday or Madueke right wing because I don't know what's going on with Saka. Like, what's the deal with some of these players? When it comes to showing up, they're not there. We talk about Saka, we worship him, he's our franchise player. How about you? We question his performances. When is he going to step up? I understand injuries affected his confidence, it affected his gameplay, but you got rewarded. You are getting rewarded by the support. You are getting rewarded by the salary that you're earning. You're getting rewarded by game time. If it were up to me or any other manager, Saka would sit on the bench. Slot benched Salah. Salah won them the Premier League, by the way. Right? Salah has been good for them. But here we are, worshipping Saka and not question. We have to question every single player. The only player that showed fight, only player I saw that showed fight, or 2 players or 3 players, is Saliba. And that can never be in question. Saliba was the best player on the pitch. Declan Rice carrying midfield, but I don't want to make excuses for Declan Rice because he's also poor. But to cut him some slack, he carries midfield. He carries that Superman guy that doesn't contribute nothing. I call him Sudini because he pulls Sudini shifts. Like, we have to get real about this Superman. He's no upgrade on Thomas Partey. If anything, Superman should be playing in the eighth row. And whose fault is this? It's Arteta's fault. Has Arteta ever signed a midfielder that's good? Apart from Rice. What other midfielder has he signed that really came through for us? Because Eze is not his signing. Odegaard is his signing, and Odegaard also is a bit iffy, but I'm starting to look at Superman sideways. As much as Odegaard has been poor, Odegaard has to go deep just to get the ball. Do you know how many passes this midfield made yesterday? 93 or 63 passes. I don't even know the stat, but there's a stat going around on Twitter that they just made 63 or however passes. That's embarrassing. Mendy has to start stepping up. I'm tired of mentioning this guy every single time. When I go on Twitter, I have to tweet about Mendy not doing his job. Like, I am sick and tired of this now. Like, some of these players, honestly, we just signed Mendy. I already want an upgrade on him because I don't know what he does. Unless Arteta works us out and puts Rice as the 6 to protect the backline in Mendy to free roam. How come he hasn't thought of that yet? How come we are in March? It's almost end of March and we're still talking about the midfield. We're still talking about the midfield. How are we still into the competition in spite of that midfield? Because we all know Rice is not that guy that can break lines. He's not that guy. He's a ball carrier, but he's really not that guy. He's a guy that makes the tackles. He's the guy that wins the ball back. He's the guy that will make sure that transitions get cut, doesn't. But Mendy, what does he do? What is the guy? What would you say about Mendy? What does he do? We're in trouble if this is gonna continue because the next people on Twitter have the audacity to say this is only our 4th loss. It's not a normal loss. We lost in a cup final. This is not a normal game to say we just lost our 4th game of the season. It's a cup final. Will the next game be Bournemouth, Man City? We bottled the league and then it's just been six losses. Not that bad. Finishing second, it's not that bad, We were the best team for the better half. No, this is not good enough. Imagine we get knocked out of the FA Cup, out of the Champions League. They will tell you, it's only 5 losses. Why are you panicking? It's only 6 losses. Come on, where is the standards of this club? When it comes to the fans, where are our standards? Our standards are too low. It's just the mentality that Arteta instilled in some of these fans. Because every time you question a player, every time you question Arteta decision, it's like you're the enemy. When I questioned Waneri being sent out on loan, people were like, "Oh yeah, you're not the manager. You're not in charge of Arsenal." Yeah, I don't have to be in charge of Arsenal to see what's going on. I don't have to be a manager. You'll be able to tell that we needed a player like Waneri. Waneri's contributed. Waneri would probably have had a goal. Look at the player, right? O'Reilly. O'Reilly is a left back, right? Pep integrated him into midfield and is balling for them. And guess what? Where Skelly is? Skelly's on the bench. Can't get game time. Nogat on the bench. You can't get game time. Nogat contributed to this Carabao Cup run, right? Just like Kepa did. How come Nogat didn't get a shot? How come Nogat and Skelly didn't get the nod over the other players? They contributed to this run. How come Raya couldn't start because it's our best player? He started our best 11, right? Kepa is not in our best 11. So if you're going to treat a player a certain way, maybe treat the others the same way. I feel like Arteta has something when it comes to Spanish players. He holds their hand like, how about do that for the other players? Saka and Odegaard are an exception. They can get away with a lot. But honestly, and Havertz, don't mention Havertz. Oh my gosh, Havertz. I don't get Havertz. Havertz signing will always, for me, be the worst signing under Arteta. He's not a bad player, right? But he's just not the guy. He's just not who people think he is. How many years he spent at Chelsea? And he has about 8 goals combined for them in 3 seasons. Maybe I'm wrong, but I just don't get how we are still relying on Havertz to do things for us. He missed an important chance. This is the chances he missed last season, the season before, against Newcastle in the Carabao Cup, against United in the FA Cup, against Liverpool in the FA Cup. This is what Havertz does every season. And then we have people doing revisionism here and telling about, oh, Havertz can come and save our season. Oh, I'm seeing the audacity of some people saying he should start as a striker. Put Gyökeres in that position and he scores. Honestly, you know why Gyökeres is suffering? It's because the midfield is non-existent. We are Eze or Odegaard or nothing. If Eze and Odegaard is not in this team, we are nothing. Even Odegaard is questionable. I prefer Eze. Why didn't he bring on Dorman? He brought on Jesus. The same Jesus he's been icing out, not giving game time. Why not Dorman? Dorman came to win us the game against Everton. Everton is a better team than City. Regardless of us winning the league, I still do not want Arteta in this team. I don't care if he wins the Champions League and maybe I can work with it. If he wins the Champions League and the FA and the Premier League, maybe I will keep him around. But if it's only the Prem and he bottles every other, not bottle, but if he doesn't win any other trophy apart from the Prem, for 7 years we deserve more trophies this season. You've deprived us of trophies for so long that the Premier League, I know people will say it's enough. I know we haven't won it in 20 years, but let's be real. Let's be honest. Do you want to watch this football next season? Do you want to see Anthony Gordon in this team? Do you want to see Havertz leading the line next season? No. I feel like if we win the Prem, only the Prem, Arteta has to, call it a day. Because there is a picture of Josh, greeting after the game, saying big up to Arteta. The way he's looking at him is like, bro, this is your last season. I'm not having this. I invested too much in you. Told my dad to trust me. And I told him, trust me, I'll bring home trophies. He's not it. Not it, my guy. You have to win us a trophy. But with that being said, guys, let me tell you something. As much as this game, this cup final is season defining for us, I see it as a positive. We go into the positive. Because if Arteta doesn't learn from this, then, that's on him. I'm at a point where I don't care what happens as long as we win something and Arteta leaves, or we don't and he still leaves. So I think it's for me, it's a win-win. I still want to win trophies. I don't want to be bantered anymore. How can a team that finishes top 4, that's doing so well, that's respected? We are still in the banter era. We are still in the banter era. We don't have to finish 15th. When it comes to Arsenal, you don't have to finish 15th for you to get bantered by the public and the rivals and everybody. Nah, because we do it to ourselves. We have all this talk that Arteta did before the game. Oh, we are ready. Pep was humble. Pep was just like, no, we know. Arteta was like, yo, we're ready. The players doing those funny, cringy videos and stuff. Let's stop that stuff. Let's just get the job done. Talk on the pitch. Not pre-match when, what are we doing here? So, first and second and foremost, right? Let me get this clear. I can look at this as a positive because our boys, they were hurt yesterday. You could tell they were hurt. I don't know about players like Martinelli, Saka, but they were hurt yesterday. You could see in Saliba and Rice's face. You could see in Gyökeres' face. These are players that don't like failure. Saliba worked his butt off. Don't know what Ben White did. Don't know what Saka did in that game. Don't know what Havertz did. Trossard, Subamendi. Hincapie he's not good offensively, but defensively he's good. The same issue we have with Timber. We need fullbacks that can do both. We need that Nuno Mendes type of fullback. We need that Reece James fullback. We need them to be able to do both. And it's good to have one or the other. But when one is injured and the other, it just what I'm saying is, it's not the end of the world that we got knocked out. Maybe this is a blessing in disguise because our players are backing out of the international games. It's only one or two. Eze is actually injured. I did say if he goes to the World Cup, then Arteta is a fraud for not playing him, but he is injured and he will be out for a few weeks. So I don't know where we go from here, but I need Arteta to figure it out. Havertz is not the answer in midfield. I never want to see him there because if there's no creative player in midfield, that's what's the point? Supermendy was supposed to be that creative player, but he has zero, unless it's an open game in the Champions League. You know, if Supermendy can deliver in Champions League games, I wouldn't mind that. But Premier League games, I think Norgard should get a nod over him. Now, our next game it's a FA Cup game, so I just hope we don't bottle that. Because it's against Southampton. But like I said, it's not the end of the world. No need to panic. Hopefully, this serves as a reminder that we are not there yet. We are not the best team. We are not untouchable. We are not, we have to work hard to win trophies. We have to push. Champions League, FA Cup, Premier League, it's all to play for. City won fair and square. They deserve it. We didn't deserve it. They deserved it. So now I'm saying we have to start playing like we deserve the wins. We deserve to be where we are today because we worked to be here. But at the end of the day, we need silverware. We can't just talk about, oh, we won so many games. Oh, we kept so many clean sheets. Oh, no, that won't work here. We have to start, our attack has to start, getting a little mix up. I want to see Madueke get more game time. I want to see Dorman get more game time. I'm done with Trossard. I'm done with Martinelli. Where is the academy left wingers, please? Like, why are we suffering like this? Why is Skelly not getting a run in midfield? Bloody please, Calafiori left wing if you have to, but I am so done with seeing Martinelli and Trossard. Like, they are both just average players. Trossard used to be good, but I think it's at the end of the road for him with Arsenal. Good servant. But the only thing I'd say is that no need to be. I was angry yesterday. I was so angry. Like, I wanted this trophy so bad because it was the beginning of that feel good factor. Let's go for it. But this is such a big letdown. The way we lost is so bad. but it's just for the boys to learn from this, to take, for us to go all out. I doubt we'll lose any game from here on out. I doubt that we'll lose a game. Champions League, FA Cup, we're coming. I still have faith. I still have faith that this game hurt them so bad that hopefully they are wounded dogs and, they become wolves. They want to hunt that trophy down. Because I feel like the Premier League is basically almost wrapped. But knowing Arteta, he bottled it from being 8 points clear, so we can't just write off other teams and expect us to roll them over. But these teams, they should show their mentality. They should show us that, they belong at this level. There's a lot of players that need to step up. There's only so much some players can do. Other players need to contribute as well. So yeah, that is my opinion. City deserve that, but I don't think they are creeping up anytime soon. City are not that good. We just make them look good. If we go roll over for City at the Etihad, then it just becomes more difficult to just look at the positives. Because honestly, I have no clue how we are gonna go into a Champions League game with this manager that is a coward. We have the biggest coward as a manager. Why is it against Big Six? We've struggled this season. Don't even talk about Spurs. Spurs is not Big Six. That's a small club. I don't even know why they are our rivals. Why they even beef? They should be Brighton level, West Ham. They are not. They won a trophy. Oh, let me not insult them. Nah, they won a trophy as of recent. So let me calm down a bit. But all I'm saying is there's no need to panic. No need to call for the manager's head. Let's see how we end, how strong we end the end of the season. Hopefully my watch alongs, will be more happier, and I don't have to sometimes I just wanna sit back and relax and watch a game. Why does it always have to worry, have to scream at players? Like, come on, man. Some players on 300k a week, some on 275k a week, and they're not showing for it. We can talk on and on. There's so much to say. But yeah, guys, this loss can only be a positive in terms of the boys they hurt. They wouldn't want to go through that again. Arteta, I hope he learned. I mean, 6 years, 7 years, you haven't learned anything. I don't trust Arteta, but hopefully he takes the handbrake off. We've been saying that for the past weeks and weeks. We're in March already, almost in April. Season ends in May. So there's a lot for him to. I don't know. He should just get the steam going, because we can't. This is not cutting it. This is not cutting it. We have difficult games coming up. Newcastle is a difficult game. Bournemouth are difficult. We still have City to play, and a draw or a loss, that's just derailing our season. So after every loss, we've gone on an unbeaten run. So hopefully we do prove that, because players like Saliba won't stay. They won't stay. Josh won't sit there and be like, yeah, Tet, I'll give you another. Nah, you're out the door. And those people that are supporting Arteta rather than the club. Hopefully you guys will have the heart to say that it's time to go. I'm not giving up on Arteta. I'm not saying he's awful, but he's such an amateur manager. So he's learning on the job. Unfortunate for us, we have to experience that with him. So yeah, I'm disappointed with that cup final. I'm just people saying that, hey, it's only the fourth loss of this. It's a cup final. Doesn't matter. It's a cup final. It's not like we lost against Wolves in the Premier League and we're still 4 points clear. Nah, it's a cup final. Will you say that in the Champions League when we get knocked out? Oh, it's only the fifth loss. Come on, guys. Our standard needs to be upped a bit. But yeah, I've blabbered on too long, so I think I'm out of here. Share your opinion in the comments. That's my opinion. No need to throw in the towel. That was just, hopefully that's a blip. Hopefully we get on that bike and just race to the titles, man. Premier League is obviously a big trophy, right? Rivals won't be able to call us trophyless. And I don't even know why they say we are trophyless. This will be our 14th Premier League titles. I don't get when it comes to Arsenal, it's just easy to get us worked up. But yeah, that's it, guys. Hopefully this player shows up for the badge and we take it from here, and yeah, that's my opinion. Please like this video, subscribe, comment down below, and come engage in my live streams. Let's talk about this. Nice to have engagement, and then we talk about it and see whether we share the same opinions. If not, people can always change our minds to see it from another perspective. So, because I'm not all negative, I still see a positive here. It's hard to see positive at the moment because we play stale football. And Arteta just gets rolled over by Pep. Every season he gives him a trophy. Like, come on, it's tiring. But yeah, hopefully by the end of the season we have 2 trophies. 1 trophy for me is not enough. You've been here 7 years. You at least need 2 trophies. FA Cup, Premier League, or Champions League, and FA Cup, or Premier League and the Champions League. Give me 2 trophies, and then let's say goodbye at the end of the season. Or maybe you stay 1 more season. I'm so conflicted, guys. I'm so conflicted. But Guys, the only thing we can do is listen to these players' motivational speeches after we lose a game, and then them not showing up the next game. That's what we have. So, but that's what we have to deal with. So, it's whatever. See you in the next video. See you in the next watch along. International break coming up. We need a break, to be honest. I need a break from Arsenal. It's too much. Too much heartbreak. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this talk and share your opinion. Are you Arteta out? Are you Arteta in? Are you saying you have hope? Are you saying all hope is lost? Or because I see people saying Arteta out. I want him out. Don't get me wrong, but not now. Now I don't. I'm not gonna say Arteta out now. Let's see how we finish at the end of the season. But I still want a manager in. I still want a manager in. But if we don't and he wins the league, obviously he probably gets another chance. But two trophies for me, then you get a chance. If he only wins the Prem, I think we should cut our ties and just go for Enrique. Come on. But yeah, let me. I keep saying bye, but I keep talking. See you in the next video. Like I said, please like, please subscribe. I was supposed to do giveaway at the end of March, but I didn't have many people engaged in the video, so there was nobody that deserved a giveaway. I will still do a giveaway if people engage, but if not, I guess it will just go on running until we get there. So, peace out, amigos. I don't know what that means. I just said it. Man.